We are standing near the World War Memorial, World War II Memorial in Washington DC, Capitol Hill in the United States. And this is the most famous World War Memorial in the world. And this is reflecting all the events that happened during the World War, the major events, the major battlefields, the major wars. Today is the night view we are giving you, and it's amazing. Day view is different and night view is different. It gives different vision, and we love to give you different pictures of this memorial right here in the Capitol Mall of the United States. It's so wonderful, so amazing that the Americans are really preserving the World War story through this memorial. It's so beautiful. I am unable to show you the actual picture because it is night, but this night view you will enjoy. So huge, so marvelous, so beautiful, and all those pillars you look, they are actually telling the story of different events, major events of the Second World War, and is mentioned on the pillars. Every pillar tells a major story from the World War II. And a beautiful fountain is there in the center. It's very big. Let us go near to that. George W. Bush, President of the United States, French Florian design architect. That's the time this site is developed at 2004. So these are telling us the stories of the World War. Those plates are showing some or other aspect of the World War. It's a marvelous sight. Let's go near. Beautifully lighted. Even though it is night, even now we have plenty of people around. Let's see what is written here. It's telling women who stepped up were measured as citizens of the nation, not as women. This was a people's war, and everyone was in it. Especially the contribution of women is mentioned right here. Right here. We will go from here to see the beautiful pillars. You may watch, you may read what is inscribed right here. Right here. See? It says about the war heroes. They have given their sons to the military services. They have stocked the furnaces and hurried the factory wheels. They have made the planes and welded the tanks and riveted the ships and rolled the shells. This is the statement of Roosevelt, President Roosevelt, President Franklin D. Roosevelt. This echoes the words of the writer of the famous book in the Bible, Book of Hebrews, or the Epistle of Hebrews. This pillar is standing for the war happened in Virgin Islands, and this is telling the story of Philippines, just reminding. This is something to do with the Puerto Rico, right here, Puerto Rico. And this is telling something about Alaska. Though all these places didn't do much with the war, they all contributed. Every state has contributed some or other way. This is telling about Oklahoma. Oh, right here I missed my state, Arizona. I hope you can read it. Oklahoma, Wyoming, another state in the north. It's another state in the northwest, Washington. And again, This is about the South Dakota, another state in the United States. Every state had its heroes. Colorado, which is known for the Colorado Springs. Nevada and Kansas, Minnesota, I love to give you a closer picture of this pillar. Look at that. Yes, it's just showing the respect for the heroes from the state, Wisconsin. And here is a marvelous central entrance with beautiful art in the center. Come on, let us go forward. This is another entrance, and now we have gone to Texas. The pillar that says Michigan, Missouri. A lot of people are moving around even though it is night. This is so important. People love to visit. Mississippi, Louisiana. Yeah, they must be. Tennessee, Vermont, North Carolina, Virginia, where we stand. This is the state Virginia. And now we have South Carolina and Massachusetts, Georgia, Pennsylvania. We will read something more. Something more is inscribed here. So this World War memorial is amazing. Yeah, we will. Yeah, it is readable. So clearly inscribed. The heroism of our own troops was matched by that of the armed forces of the nations that fought by our side. They absorbed the blows and they shared to the full in the ultimate destruction of the enemy. This is a statement by Harry S. Truman, President Harry S. Truman, the very famous president who led the war from the front. Look at this beautiful fountain. Wow, night view of this fountain. My wife is standing at the center. Here's some different view in the night. Far away you can see the famous Lincoln Memorial. Oh, people are still there. Oh, I missed it. My camera is unable to focus it. I don't know why my camera fails. Okay, maybe because it is night. Let me come back. You may hear the sound of the water. So much sound. It's as if we are standing near the ocean. Sound of the ocean. Actually, it is a fountain. Vinu, see, what is this? This is not fountain, something else. Just another beautiful artwork. Yeah, read this. Here the mark of the price of the world freedom. Price of freedom is mentioned here. I think it is dark and you cannot read it. The mark of the price of freedom is what mentioned here. You go forward from here. It's amazing view in the night. We will read some more things. We have another fountain here. Another fountain here. So something is written here. The price of freedom. Freedom War holds 4,048 gold gold stars. Each gold star represents 100 American service personnel who died or remained missing in the war. Think about it. 4,048 gold stars, and each one represents a 1,000. That means 4,048 into 1,000. That many people, soldiers, died or missing in the World War. My God, Americans, 4,05,399 Americans died and missing from World War II, are second only to the loss of more than 6,20,000 Americans during our Civil War. It's a story of blood everywhere. From here, I love to give you a view of the fountain in the center, and wow, look at that. Look at that. That is the famous Washington Memorial in the background, the Washington Memorial. Beyond that is the Capitol building. Plus people lost their life, service personnel lost their life or are missing from the Second World War. Read this statement by Truman. Our debt to the heroic men and valiant women in the service of our country can never be repaid. They have earned our undying gratitude. America will never forget their sacrifices. President Harry S. Truman. So here is something, another pillar that tells something about the state of Delaware, New Jersey, yes, Connecticut, Maryland, New Hampshire, New York, Rhode Island, Kentucky, Ohio. Oh, if we remove A from it, it is India, Indiana, Illinois, Maine, and then Arkansas and Florida. So every state lodged so many of the servicemen. This is the pillar entrance of the other side of the memorial. Then we are going to see some more pillars. Iowa, California, Oregon, West Virginia, Nebraska, North Dakota, Montana, Idaho, Utah, New Mexico, District of Columbia, Hawaii. Hawaii is the place where the Japanese attacked the famous USS Arizona, and that was the beginning of the World War for the Americans. The America was not involved, and when the Pearl Harbor near Hawaii was attacked by the Japanese and killed all the servicemen of the ship, the airplane carrier, America got into the war and lost 405,000 American servicemen. American Samoa and Guam. So I have given a panoramic view of the World War II Memorial, United States. Let's go near to the famous fountain here. You may be hearing the sound. I hope you enjoyed this night view of the World War II Memorial in Capitol Hill, United States.